Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Siralim Ultimate. Now, I said at the end of last episode that I would be taking a bit of a break from the game, and I have. But I also said that I wouldn't be back until the new update was done. That, as it turned out, ended up being another in a very long series of lies that I've told you. I feel like most of the lies that I've told in this game have been in the form of me claiming that I'm gonna be taking a long break and then coming back very soon. And this is yet another one of those instances of duplicity. Duplicitousness? There's a term like that which basically means I should have just said dishonesty, you know, instead of trying to sound clever, but you know what? I said it, and there's no going back now. Well, I mean, I could literally, we're like 10 seconds into the episode, I could just redo the intro, but you know what? I'm too lazy, so fuck it, we'll do it live. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so I said I wouldn't be back until the update came out, and I'm still eagerly waiting for the update, but the thing is, I just really, well, two things. Number one, I just really wanted, for a brief shining moment, I wanted to see what it feels like to play this game without having to think about looking for cards. When the update comes out, things are going to be very different. Not only will there most likely be more card sets to complete, but then duplicate cards are also going to start dropping. So things are going to be very, very different, and it's really only in this very brief window of time right now, which is post-completion of card album, but pre-update, where I can play the game like this, and I wanted to have at least a couple episodes just to see what this feeling is like. So that's number one. Number two, there's another set of achievements in this game that we are very close to completing, but whose completion relies on us getting a bit of luck. I am, of course, talking about the Master achievements, where all we need is 2 more encounters with the Construct Master, 1 more encounter with the Godspawn Master. So I wanted to do at least a couple episodes where we are, you know, just seeing if we can maybe get lucky and get some of these encounters going. Also, I think what I'm gonna be doing is, this is gonna sound a bit crazy, but I'm gonna be playing on 0 Realm Instability. Except for False God fights, and that is because for False God fights, the higher our bonuses, I think that affects how much rank we get with the guilds, and I want to, you know, build up these bonuses as much as I can because they're pretty good. But I think everything else, let's just do it on 0 instability and see how the game feels, because I think it's going to result in us getting through realms pretty quickly. There's going to be no annoying enemy fusions. I can just do random rounds the whole time, and we'll see how it feels. We'll see how quickly we get through things. And yes, this is a nether boss fight, which normally I'd be doing in the Arachnid Nest. But in this instance, without Realm Instability, without even enemy fusions, really, you know? That's another thing that it doesn't really happen without Realm Instability. Are we doing a raid? We are doing a raid. It's it's not gonna be a thing. And here's the fun part, is that because enemies aren't going to be fused, we get to see their original color palettes. New fusions can sometimes make enemies look beautiful, but a lot of the time it just makes them look, you know, odd. And you can disable enemy fusion palettes, but I don't want to do that, because it feels like you're missing out on a part of the game. So this gives us a chance to look at these enemies in their original fusion palettes, not even fusion palettes, but like without fusion palettes, in their original non-fused palettes, just enjoying the vibrant colors. Like look at the guy on the top left, the purple and the green. You know, that's a very deliberate choice by the artist, and under a fusion palette that will get changed to some other, you know, color depending on what creature it's fused with, and it wouldn't necessarily give you that same immediate feeling. That's one part of it. Another thing I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna get a bit of progress made on the creature kills achievement as well. Oh yeah. Another big goal here is to take out as many masters as we can. And hope that we run into the rare masters that we're looking for. Maybe I should be doing it in the arachnid nest if the goal is well, if my theory, if my hypothesis about the probability of rare masters being higher in the arachnid nest is correct, which I still have a very like low level of confidence in that idea. But we have run into a lot of rare masters in that area, so maybe I should be. We'll think about it. God, look at how easy this game is when you don't have to worry about instability. We've earned this moment, you know. So let's look at it. These next few episodes, let's look at it that way. This is our reward for having stuck it out so long, and and now we get to enjoy this brief golden shining period. So yeah, we're gonna get a smaller amount of piety from completing realms. We're gonna get a smaller amount of keys for the Gate of the Gods. We're gonna get a smaller amount of loot from basically every object that gives you loot. But we'll be getting through realms quicker. There's gonna be... Gone are gonna be the days where enemies are... Dark Seraphim? Hang on a second. Where's my... I'm gonna... It's either life or death. Because Seraphim are life, but Dark Seraphim might be death. Hang on, let me just look this up. Dark Seraphim is that a spell? That's a spell. That's not even a creature. Okay. Life. Did I need to answer Riddle Dwarf questions? I didn't. Okay. So yeah, one other thing that I'm gonna do is... Where are the... Which page are the harpies on? Harpies... I'm gonna be just summoning Malice Harpies. The reason is because they kill themselves and then we kill them immediately. Now why am I doing this? It's because there's an achievement in this game, a very hard to complete achievement called Peculiar Collection. it says collect 10 million creature parts, and the only way to get creature parts, as far as I can tell, is by winning battles, and 10 million creature parts equals roughly 200,000 creature battles. So basically it says collect this thing, but really what it's telling you to do is to win, again, approximately 200,000 battles over the course of your game. And Malice Harpies are going to be one of the quickest ways for us to get these quick kills. And maybe there's going to be some Harpy skins that we'll pick up in the process, but mainly I just want to get a bit of progress made on that achievement line. And we'll see. So what's the goal of this episode? Again, I think we're just gonna go until the next false god. And subsequently, we'll just see what we found, what we didn't find. The main thing we're just looking for is rare master encounters. And hoping that we run into them. I might not even show you guys all of this. All of these Malice Harpies. This might be something that I do off screen, but yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a running theme. Gonna be killing lots and lots and lots and lots of these guys. And slowly raising our number of creature parts. Yeah. Oh yeah, and another goal along this whole thing is to get more runes of prophecies done. So I guess we should also be getting those objectives done, and then when all of them are done, then we can just do Malice Harpies. And the reason is because the Malice Harpies make for the quickest enemies to just kill, without me even having to press anything except for the thing that lets me know that I've won the battle. Because what do? At the start of battle, 3 of them kill themselves. Then the corpse explosions that happen automatically without me having to do anything manually will kill the rest of the party, and then it's done. So this episode, I think, is kind of, for both of us, it's gonna be a way for me to figure out what's gonna be an effective way to farm stuff, and maybe it can help you if you're also playing this game and trying to look for effective ways to farm things. And it'll also, like, if I do have to take breaks between episodes, oops, sorry, move the mic slightly. If I do have to take breaks in between episodes, and if I'm doing a bunch of off-screen farming, it'll basically show you the kinds of things that I'm doing. Right, I'm trying to get Runes of Prophecies done, I'm trying to find rare master encounters, and I'm trying to make progress on a lot of these tiny little achievements that are nonetheless very long running. So I guess they're not so tiny, they're tiny in the sense that it's lots of tiny things that add up to a big thing. Like, there's nothing earth-shattering about collecting creature parts. It's one of the most trivial things in the whole game, but to do it, 200,000 times, it does add up to quite a lot. Alright. Easy. We gotta find potions from shelves, I think. Let's see how that goes. And of course, throughout this whole process, we're also gonna be getting defends and provokes. Defending and provoking. Because those achievements are also things that we have been trying to get some progress on. We're not that far from being done with provokes, but defending is going to take quite a while, because we're not even at the 50,000 mark. But at least we've started. Imagine if we hadn't even started the process, right? So we should be thankful that I at least figured out eventually that I should do something about it. I mean, what page were the harpies on? I'm gonna have to remember this. Uh, 34 noted. Let's just get some of these. Just to get some chaos kills. Alright, so we don't need to answer Riddle Dwarf questions, but we'll talk to this guy nonetheless. Just to, see if we can get something. We use as obviously Astral Gallery. We'll do that. And of course you see that now in chests we get very little in the way of loot. This is gonna mean fewer nether stones. But it's also gonna mean... Well, I guess there's no way to spend that into something positive. Fewer nether stones... Yes, it's a bad thing, but we didn't really need nether stones that badly. And like I said, when we're fighting false gods, I will still raise the realm probability, and I will still roll for a good item bonus. But I think this is gonna be the rhythm from now on. Is that regular, non-false god realms? We're just gonna be blazing through them by getting instability all the way down. It's gonna mean master fights are quick. I wonder if you can still fight Xantai. Champion is annoying. I wonder if you can still fight Xantai if Realm Instability is low. I'm gonna guess yes. In fact, I think I remember coming across Xantai in some of my low-level farming previously. I think. I might be misremembering. But anyway. I should also decide, like, what is important for this. Do I want to be farming random kills, or do I want to be going through quickly looking for rare masters? And I think probably let's focus on going through realms quickly. I mean, there's no reason we can't do both. But maybe if I'm just farming kills, I should be doing that off camera, off screen. we'll think about it. We'll see how it feels. So we should be close to finishing the Chaos Creatures objective. In fact, we are. Life and sorcery. You can see, look at how nice and vibrant the like the patterns on their shields are. Like the colorful background and the skulls. That wasn't a potion, I guess. I guess that wasn't. Okay, whatever. This was a potion. This is our master, the Diabolic Horde. And as I said, masters are gonna be so easy playing the game like this, because without Realm Instability, they're not gonna be fused, nor are they gonna have any bonuses, which means no extra health, no extra defense, no, you know, debuff resistance, no other like random things that are gonna save them from getting killed. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on through. I'm probably gonna get slightly sloppy in terms of not picking up every single thing, not interacting with every single thing in the realms, because I'm gonna like, first of all, we're done finding cards, and we are in, like I said, a very brief window of the game where there are no cards to be found. No duplicate cards anyway. There's going to be no extras. Maybe other rare objects are going to be added in the updates, which can be found in loot. But we're not going to be able to find them yet, because the update, you know, just has not come out yet. So, with that in mind, I think we're just gonna... We're gonna make things quick. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna be summoning guys at the candle. I'm just gonna be going through realms quickly. If I do candle farming, I'm thinking I should off-screen it. Yeah, I should off-screen it, and I'll just do it while like I'm listening to a stream in the background, or something else. Anyway, let's get through. And I think the more interesting thing this episode is going to be, how quickly do we get through, and which masters do we find along the way, and distracting ourselves with a bunch of random candle kills. At least now I have it in my mind, hopefully in my long-term memory, that the harpies, especially the Malice Harpy, which is an easy creature to farm for kills, is on page 34. Okay, the candle is always so tempting, but gotta remind myself that there are no cards left to find, and that was the main reason for summoning people at the candle. However, we do have sorcery and life creatures to kill. What am I doing? Where was the candle? There was the candle. So life creature... I'm not summoning elementals. Let's just get some angels, I guess. and we'll do it like that. Yeah, Runes of Prophecies and the creature parts achievement. Those are gonna be some of the bigger grinds that are left, that are just gonna be done through lots of off-screen farming. Ooh, also, I think we can just wrap up the Realm quest pretty quickly. Yeah, look at the color schemes on these guys. I think that's gonna be my favorite part about playing the game like this is yeah, Realm quest done. Is just seeing the basic color schemes on the enemies. And again, you can do this yourself without disabling Realm Instability by just going to the options and disabling enemy fusion palettes. But if enemies are fused, I don't want their fusion palettes to be disabled, because that seems wrong, because if they are fused, I'm like, they should look like what they're supposed to look like. So this way I can get what I want in a way that, you know, makes me feel good as well. Now here's the question is, should I be full exploring realms, or should I be prioritizing just going deeper? There's the case to be made that you should stop fully exploring and you should just go deeper. And I think I will start doing that, but you should also, in realms where there are mini quests like this, which give you a good amount of favor with that god, I think you should at least do those. And, you know, like, hit chests, I guess. Alright, so yeah, that gives us 150. Is the favor affected by Realm Instability? Maybe it is. You know what? In this next realm, let's see what sort of favor we get. I don't think it is though, because when I was low level farming, I was getting the same amount of favor. Hey, look, it's the arachnid nest. Yeah, no, that's maybe that one mini quest just gives a low amount of favor compared to other similar quests, like, you know, the 3 orbs in Eternity's End, or the 3 huts in Cutthroat Jungle. But like, even 150 favor isn't... It's not bad. I'm just a little disappointed, because it could have been better anyway. And, you know, let's let's just get through and see what it's like. Gotta find spider shrines, and I think there are exactly 3 in the realm. So we'll see. Do we need to fight a dumpling? We don't, but we could kill you anyway. Which I'll think about. So there's shrine number 2. I think we got this guy cornered. There we go. There we go. Okay. The other thing is, how does it feel to play the game without cards as a thing? Like it feels good. Mainly it feels good because I know we have all of the card albums available, all the card album bonuses available to us whenever I can, and let me just tell you, I have spent an embarrassing amount of time in between episodes just leaving the game running and staring at the fully completed card album. It's been a bit of a thing. Eventually, I'm sure I'll get used to it. But listen, for now, I am. Hey! Oh, look at that! We killed the champion because of the bonus from those tiny eggs. I love it when that happens. There should be an achievement for that. There should be an achievement for that. So we've got to kill some sorcery creatures. Let's get some animations on the field. And then for the rest of our kills, we could do Malice Harpies, or we could just wait until we hand in the Rune of Prophecies. Ooh, Treasure Golem is done. Like, should I kill him? Because, like, this guy... When I said Treasure Golem is... That was such a dumb way to put it. But I was going to say, like, Treasure Golems, their main usefulness is done. I don't know why I'm doing this, because it's playing on 0 instability. The main thing for Treasure Golems was the fact that they are a decent source of cards. But we've collected all the cards, obviously, so we could just not kill them. That's an option. But you know how I feel about not killing things, right? That's sacrilege. That's a blasphemy to me. The suggestion that I simply do not kill if I have the option to. I mean, come on. I'm not gonna build a party like this and then not kill every possible thing that I can. Come on. Be serious, right? Just don't make me laugh. Alright, let's kill this guy. Turn around. Let's see how long we have been going. 33 minutes, alright. Not too bad. Let me just quickly check. But this is going slowly getting there. Slowly but surely getting there. Alright. We're still getting those defends and provokes. Eventually, provokes are going to go off the list. But at least for now, we have to do both of them. Alright, that's done. And take you out. And, ooh, there's a lot of them there. Hopefully this gets us pretty close to finishing the, Sorcerer Creature Kills achievement. It should. Alright, that's done. Let's take a look at how close. We're actually pretty close. Might as well. God, come on. Just get this wrapped up before we move on. Before moving on to the next realm. Because I'm thinking we are done summoning people at the candle. And we can just coast for the rest of the episode. For the rest of the episode, I think I said I'd go until the next false god, but now that we're done with this whole phase of the game, and now that I'm not going to be recording, will it show us the false god and the realm properties? I think it will. So let's just keep doing random realms. Yeah, now that... Ooh, hey, another portal. We do like to see those. I was like, why are these guys resistant to debuffs? It's because they have the Nemesis property. Hey, look at that. We're still finding nether stones. And how have we not completed any lines? That, to me, is kind of crazy. Yeah, no, now we need to kill live creatures, but we're pretty close. Oh, this is useless. All we get is a trait material out of this. Kind of pointless. Alright. So the main goal now is just going to be hunt down masters. Do mini quests. If there is no mini quest, then, you know, I guess explore a good amount of the map, but don't necessarily pressure yourself to do the whole thing. Obviously, interact with any nether portal or pandemonium shrine you come across. Do all of these, you know, little realm objects that give you favor with the gods, because one of our goals, I don't know if we'll ever get there, is to hit level 100 with all of the gods. So lots of little objectives. Alright, let's go down. Let's go up and around. Let's go here. Let's just try and finish this realm. I think that is our master to the right. Yeah, Modron Master. Is hard to tell that this is the guy because there are other robot looking creatures in this realm. But when you've played the game as much as I have, you can tell that this guy he doesn't look exactly like the guys who appear in the realm normally. Alright, come on, let's find these last robot parts and let's complete the mini. Well, the robot parts are the mini quest. So let's complete this realm quest. And then let's do the mini quest. I think this is the realm quest done. And now for the mini quest. And then let's get the life creatures killed. And then we can kind of coast until we hand in the rune of prophecies. Pando Shrine gave us a Pando fight. Didn't... Well, I guess that fight, I think, with both the Pandemonium King and Queen, I think is guaranteed to give you a Pandemonium trade material, or if not, then it has a very high probability of doing it. I don't know about the other fights, where you only fight the Pandemonium King or, you know, Pandemonium Queen. Maybe you do, but you only have a chance of getting something? I'm not sure. Anyway, we found the candle. Let's just use it to... I don't think we've finished the mini quest. Regardless, let's use the candle to get some life creatures on the field. Where have I just... No, it's lying right there. The final robot part, I see it. I see it. Yeah, I think this is going to give us our first line completions for the Rune of Prophecies. Alright. Did we pick up some weird minion that's doing damage? Before the zombies, okay. Whatever, I'm not a huge fan of minions, but that's kind of cool. Wait, what did I say I was gonna do? Oh, here we go, another nether boss. Let's take this in a random realm, and then I think we've got a false god coming up pretty soon. Yeah, let's find this guy, and then we gotta find the master. The main things are just gonna be the master, right? We'll ignore the candle because it's not a priority for us. So what I might actually do is, having shown you what it's gonna look like, I might off screen just play this game, and the main thing I'm gonna be looking for is the last 3 encounters with the 1 encounter with the Godspawn Master, 2 more with the Construct Master. Because I just want... I'm not gonna make any promises, but it would be nice if before the next update comes out that those achievements are done. Because if those achievements are done, then it's gonna mean if new rare masters are added into the game, at least our old ones are already done, and then there's just one that we're gonna be looking for. It'll feel a lot less overwhelming. There's the boss. Alright, let's do it like this. You've got to collect the wood, because it's hilarious. Take out Mr. Implington. And then just win. Is somebody trying to resurrect? Nope. Alright. Oh, you gotta collect even more wood. Because it will never stop being funny. Alright. So we're getting about 1,000 piety per realm. But piety was never a huge thing that we needed. Oh yeah, and let's do the mini quest as well. This is not a rare master. Oh my god. Well, they annoyed me by shuffling the timeline, and then I botched it by casting the by doing the wrong action. Whatever, do it like this. Then do this, kill them like that. And we gotta finish the mini quest. There's the feather. New realm. There's the false god. Now, for this, I will raise... Ooh, and we are already at a nice bonus of 386. We will take this fight in the Arachnid Nest, because I still think that's the best place to do it. And I think even when I'm doing off-screen farming, for the False God fight, I'll make an exception, and I'll raise the Realm Instability. Just because those, like, rewards give you long-term game bonuses. Oh yeah, and you can see it's a difference of night and day. How many items you get. With Realm Instability all the way up versus all the way down. Alright. You want nothing to do with me, that's fine. Got 8 enemies to kill. We get the bad outcome out of this. That's okay. Okay, sure, mean to interact. Sure. Deals critical, sure. And there's gonna be another stone to screenshot. Because even though we're just doing one realm with high instability, at this point, our chances for finding stones are quite high. Oh yeah, also another thing that's going to come in the update is that stones are not, like, once the update comes out, stones are going to be nether stones, that is, are going to be very, very different, like in a game-changing kind of way, and you will be heavily incentivized to find lots of them because they'll be able to have more things on them, including very powerful things, and including some where they'll have much stronger, much better bonuses, coupled with penalties. So the ones that can also have penalties will reward you with better bonuses as well. Now, obviously, depending on what the penalty is, they could penalize you with something that doesn't really hurt your build that much. Ooh, mass? Entanglement. Is that a good trait? After this creature defends, each enemy has a chance to be snared. Interesting. I think there are better ways to snare enemies, but certainly not a, you know, not a useless nether stone. That's good. So somehow we've got 3 more enemies to kill, and we found no rare masters. Please stop. Still have three enemies because of that guy I summoned. Okay, now this time around, we're gonna have to do it like this. We haven't even snared them, so there's gonna be one more spider shrine for us to find, which means more enemies. Wormhole. There we go. And there's another one. Is Resolve a good trait? Below 50% health, immune to debuffs, and takes less damage. That's not bad, but then you'd have to manage its health percentage constantly. There are probably ways to do it easily, but I'm not. That's not the kind of gameplay I enjoy. I don't like having to micromanage, like, stat manipulations to that degree. I'm the more conventional thing that you just do something and then your party is just always strong and it doesn't have these weird conditions tied to it. So gotta find the final enemy. And I think there's gonna be one more shrine somewhere on this map, which is gonna, unfortunately, summon more enemies. Unfortunately. Alright. You know what? I'll do this. Well, there's one enemy. But then there's gonna be the other enemy that I just summoned up. I really wish I had known that the enemy was that close before I did that. Whatever. It's okay. It's done. It's over. Let's get the buried treasure. Let's find this final enemy. Where are you, dude? There you are. Okay. Alright, let's get this god dealt with. What do we make him immune to? I think we made him immune to indirect damage. Even so, let's try and kill him like this. God, excuse me. Nice, nice snare from the Rift Dancer. Do a bit of this. Please let me take. Please let me take my turn. There we go. Oh, I must have cast the wrong spell. Whatever. He's immune to indirect damage. That's fine. He's not immune to this. Unfortunately, he's gonna resurrect because of the dumb realm property. Nothing on the left, nothing to the right, and it's gonna be so weird opening these heaping treasure orbs and not getting cards out of them, at least in this. Ooh, more damage for each dead creature. I'm gonna take this because we have a collection of things that do more for you based on missing creatures and dead creatures, and then we have that other thing where dead creatures are counted as missing creatures, or vice versa. But I'm just gonna take trauma. Now heaping treasure gives us nothing, but we get a good amount of reputation, which improves these bonuses. And then this gives us 5,000 piety. Right. This is a pretty bad Rune of Prophecies. But I'm not gonna hand it in yet, because we're pretty close to completing things. I tell you what. Where's the exit? There's the exit. I tell you what. We'll head home, set a new bounty. How are we for time? Probably close to an hour, I guess. Yep. Yeah, you know what? Let's wrap up this episode. Let's do. You know what? I'm just gonna do Hydronox. Let's wrap up this episode, and I think next episode I'm gonna try to do something different, which is all of these middle realms that don't have false god fights. I'm gonna do them off screen, and I'll only show you if something important happens, like if we come across a rare master, and then the only realms we'll be showing is me killing false gods in the arachnid nest. We'll try that, and then that's going to be a quicker way of getting through a lot of realms quickly. But it'll also mean that episodes like that are going to take two or 3 days to finish, because it'll entail doing like let's say if I'm doing 4 false god realms, that I'm doing around 25, 26, 27, 28 realms overall. So that's going to be the plan. So what do we accomplish this episode? Literally nothing. These are still the last achievements that we got. And we didn't find any rare masters either, but we found some regular ones, and we've gotten some insights into what could be a good way for me to try to make a bit more game progress while I'm still waiting for the update to come out. Especially trying to find these last 3 rare masters that we need. So we'll try that out next episode. Before we end, let's just, first of all, take a look at the progress we made on this. More than 96,000 provokes, getting really close. Getting close to 51,000 defense, so pretty good on that. Let's look at this. We made it to 5.76 million creature parts, so that's nice. And I guess let's take a look at our realm achievements as well. Getting closer to 37,000 resource nodes, and roughly double that for other breakable objects. So with that, I think it is time to draw things to a close. Like I said, next episode is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be where I cut everything out except for the false god fights. So that'll be it'll probably take me like a month to do it. And probably by the time I'm done finishing the episode, not that it takes a month to do it, but I already have a pretty long backlog for this game, and it's mid-December. I'm gonna have to do like holiday season stuff pretty soon, so I'll probably finish it before the end of the month. Let's say I'll have enough like patches of time to record. Anyway, but that's the plan for next episode. For now, though, it's time, I think, for me to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you've been enjoying the series. Like I said, we're in another transitional part of it, where you know what, I should have done this the whole episode, like shown you the fully completed card album and then basked in it, because what's the point of completing a collection in video games if you're not gonna then just look at it for hours and hours and hours on end? What is even the point of doing any of this if we're not gonna allow ourselves this little pleasure? Anyway, so now that the cards are done, I said like the game is gonna move into another phase, and we're gonna have to figure out, okay, what's a good way to do it in terms of the series, and we'll figure it out slowly. But anyway, that is all for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good time. Hope you'll join me for the next one as well. If you're playing this game yourself, hope you're having great luck and are getting as close to completion as I am. Perhaps you're even doing better than me. If so, well done. But yes, regardless, I'm glad you were here. I hope to see you in the next one as well. And until then, take care.